Right, I can start again. Courtney is a neurodivergent writer, artist, tiger lover, charmed fan, and advocate for others. She's a published poet, featured in two anthologies, Our Time and Space by Writing East Midlands and Sisterhood by Sisterhood Festival Bradford. She also features in Sharina Lee Satty's latest book, Shh. She's performed at the Celebration of Creatives in 2022 and at festivals such as KetFest and also at AGMS for local charities supporting young people that are autistic and also with mental health problems. I'm completely delighted to hand over the mic now to Courtney Ward.
Can you all hear me, yeah? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. Do you hear that? Do I hear that? That echo of a voice from the back of the crowd trying to put me down, back into their cage of theirs. As I am on this journey, growing, learning, loving myself a little more and letting down slowly the mask, slowly. Stop number one. This first poem is actually published in the Writing East Midlands anthology, and it's about me wondering if people will love me because I am different and I'm unique and I'm just me. So this is called Will You Love Me? Will you love me despite the perception you have on me? While I stand in your back garden, just staring at you with my fist clenched and my jaw tight like a tiger. All I want to do is hunt, but when I'm not, I want to love, to play, to be welcomed into your home and eat all your food and tea with you, to be your friend, to go to the park even those raging winds, steal things from the shops like the rebels we are, to truly appreciate the gift of life and nature around us, to go to the beach and feel the soft sand beneath us whilst eyes meet closer together. As I stand here in your back garden, fist clenched, jaw tight, red stripes licking from my face and dirt from the fight, all want to do is change the perspective of society that we are not scary, we're just wired differently. Will you still love me then? Stop number two. I would say I'm currently in a place where I'm lowering the mask in front of the right people to show my authentic self, and that I shouldn't have to change because of other people. And my whole life I've had to suppress myself, and I'm not doing it anymore, and I can't do it anymore. So I should just let my truth out, right? And this is called Let It Out. Pull that face, let it out. Show your light and always bright. Meltdowns and overloads happen. Senses take over. That's how my brain works. I ain't hiding it no more. I keep pushing through, sticking that tongue out, making those sounds that send waves and moving like there's no end. Let me tell you something, darling. I ain't gonna stop. I'm slowly starting to understand that I'm just me, and starting to not give a damn about what other people think. Stop number three. This poem was based on a prompt of I Became, and this is a 45-word piece about how far I've come. And I think this poem says everything that I want to say in 45 words. So this is called I Became. I have become what they don't want me to be. Strong, powerful, voiceful, more aware of my being. Healing the pain I once suffered in silence, embracing my differences, no more denying, hiding away, to treat myself more kindly. I will become unapologetically myself without fear. Stop number 4. This poem was written last year in a situation where my train was delayed by 2 hours and they sent me round in circles and I had a meltdown and I just couldn't cope anymore. And this is a story about that. So this poem is called Silent Heartache. You're late. All over again. My heart aches a little harder. I'm starting to hear it a little louder when things go tits up. When the rope slides up from an unreachable place where I cannot get my arms up to escape. The sorrow that I feel when people have to see the real life reality that I have to be. When it all gets too much, all over again. Unable to conceal it in its contaminated container. It's just chaos when it gets a little louder and my world begins to shake a little harder. It's all changed. So again, the nightmare begins, where I don't know what to expect, but I hope for the best. It never turns out. I try to put it down, but all there is me, silently heart aching. Stop number 5. This is actually a bit different for me. It's actually a more of a prose than it is a poem. And obviously, it's a story you've been waiting for, and it's based with the tiger. It's based on the tiger story. The sunset was disappearing and darkness drawing in. I somehow couldn't make it out of the strange part of the woods yet. It was very scary. All I want to do is make it home, not some alternative route. My heart racing, sweating. My body temperature rising despite it being cool out here. I turn around and suddenly my best friend had gone. Alina! I shout. Alina! No answer. Just waves of echoes into the distance. Did she make her way back? Is she lost? Is this a dream? I start questioning myself as I walk around the trees, uncertain. Suddenly my hands begin to shake to help me cope. I wish my tigers were here to help me out. I start to panic. I wonder if I'll make it out just fine. I fall against the tree. I fall against the tree. Almost in tears. And sit on a root and start breathing. Just breathing. I see a sudden light ahead. And suddenly there's a noise. I freeze in fear. Footsteps approach. Wind gushes. I start to tense. My jaw tightens. The footsteps are getting louder and very close by. Please walk by. Please walk by. I pray for my life. Suddenly there's a touch on my arm. Asia! I scream and turn to see Alina there with her pet white owl on her shoulder. Thank goodness, she says. Oh my God, I thought I lost you. Getting up and giving each other the biggest hug. Suddenly, rah! Super loud. We both scream to find both of my tigers there, with their laser eyes popping out on both their heads tilted on the left. Rah! They say again, and echoes went beyond. Stop number 6. A witchcraft-inspired poem, which I would say is a reality of my experiences that I've experienced as a neurodivergent and trauma survivor. The only trigger warning to this, I would say, is it mentions death. But other than that, there's nothing else in relation to that. And this is called At the Stake. Watch me die, watch me burn, that's what you do best, just watch and stare. As I shatter into a trillion pieces of glass, my heart breaks into a million water particles. My soul drops like a lost, darkened shadow that evaporates into poison that hardens my heart but fills yours with guilt and shame. Watch me die. Watch me burn. That's all you know. That's all you know. You're trained to stay and lay. As I self-destruct into waves, my brain colliding like a grade 8 earthquake, envisioning that it'll all change and create a volcanic eruption that sends me into flames, like a vanquish, done on purpose, done by you, just because you couldn't handle a little different, so you just watch me die, watch me burn, make me look crazy so it makes you look good, feed your ego, as I lose my faith in this magic that I once called mine. As I stand on this stake, flames make this pain, excruciating pain, deeply into my skin. As you watch me die, watch me burn, while wings fly, when my soul eventually gets tired of fighting the good fight. Stop number 7. To my 18-year-old me. To my 18-year-old self, on the 8th of December 2017, this is what I would tell you. I would say to you, there is still hope. Light is near. Don't give up. Not now. Not ever. I would hug you tight, holding you right. I got you, I promise. Always, forever, and in comfort. I would scream from the rooftops, please help us. As we lay in the darkness, waiting for the sunrise to come back up. I would never leave like I did in the past. Never will I leave you stranded alone in this forest of the unknown. We are here. As one we are, I would tell you that I love you, no matter what. Stop number 8. This is a poem that I wrote last year as well. And it's basically about my anxiety, the front of my anxiety, and how this poem is about the truth of that. And even though I'm quite bubbly, I'm quite personality, I'm the smiley one, I'm the calm one. When anxiety kicks in, it's hard to find that within you, within the war ground. And this poem is called To the Girl You See. The girl you see, smiling out hope, a huggable warmth that you don't want to let go of. A light in the dark when you struggle to see the glue that holds us together. Beaming, glowing, above the surface she seems to cope and has it all out in front of her. And keeps on trying despite the obstacles that life throws her way. But the truth is, that girl you see, holding upright, is falling down into a trillion pieces, trying to hold together for dear life from the constant anxiety that never seems to pass, but still trying to stay afloat. This girl is scared for her life, struggles with the task that seems so easy and never shows it because she has to glue herself together in silence with the presence of her inner demons. As she tries to fight them in agonizing pain, in exhaustion, but sometimes the darkness is so at large that she has no other option than to break down in tears in the walls of her covers and make it quiet with the pillow over her ears. But anxiety never sleeps. It's always there no matter how hard she tries, and it's really so much different from what it looks like on the outside compared to what it is on the inside. The girl you see is just trying to be. Final destination is reached, where all memories are safely in our hearts and feelings that spark so brightly all over again. Not every difference is visible. Nothing needs your approval any longer. Finally, letting go. Finally. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. Thank you, everyone. Go back to Ashley and Kate.
Oh my goodness, Courtney, that was amazing. Please, everybody, show your appreciation. Come off mute. Courtney Ward.
Oh, took me a minute then.
Wow.
Go into that. That was
Courtney.
amazing.
Well, that was brilliant.
Oh, Courtney, mate, that's the best I've ever seen you perform. That was phenomenal. I'm so proud of you, darling.
Not only did you perform, Courtney, you constructed a journey of amazing,
delicious
beauty and honesty. That was so powerful. You'll get a chance to read the chat afterwards.
Yes.
We'll save it for you.
Yeah.
Tremendous. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
We'll send it with your recording as well. So
can I say something really quickly here?
Yeah,
of course.
As you probably know, I haven't been on the scene for a while. And when Charlotte messaged me about her being her chosen one to come here, I just kind of felt like that lit up my Christmas, because I was like, I'm going to get through Christmas. I'm going to come here. I'm going to be 100% myself, because if I'm not 100% myself, people are not seeing, the journey and the truth and the part of me that I finally had the courage after a year and a half of performing. By the way, it's only now that I've gone, okay, I want to be my real self. So it means a lot to be here. So thank you for everything.
So proud of you, mate. Oh, that's
honestly
beautiful.
Courtney, thank you so much.
Yeah, so
you were amazing.
Phenomenal.
Brilliant. What a start to your 2024. That's super, super brilliant. I love it. I love it. Well, folks, we've got a